Hello, welcome to my channel. They found 45 bags of human remains in Mexico. And I had to find websites, here's some pictures. I had to find websites that didn't have a lot of ads because I can't even read what they say if they have a lot of ads. But they pretty much, like this page right here and this one right here, seems like it says pretty much the same thing. So, whoops, I don't even know where that came from. So I don't feel like I need to read them all if they all say the same thing. But there's some more. That one has the image. See, it says authorities in western Mexico. And this one says authorities in Mexico have found 45 bags. Found 45 bags. It's pretty, the bags in the... Yeah, it seems like it says the same thing. So we'll look at this one. It says, Mexico City, June 2nd. Authorities in Mexico have found 45 bags with human remains in a ravine outside of the city of Guadalajara. And I'm just going to skim through. I'm not going to read it all, but you can pause it and read it if you want to. So it says the prosecutor's office said that following a tip-off in the search for 7 young call center workers who had 7 call center workers went missing who had been reporting last week, police officials had started searching where they found the bags that included body parts of both men and women. The 7 went missing from 2 farms, and the search operation involved firefighters and civil defense officers with the police and a helicopter crew. Is currently 7 people went missing at the same time. The prosecutor's office added that personnel from the Jalisco Institute of Forensic Sciences are assisting in the processing of the scene, while forensic officials are trying to determine the number of bodies and causes of death in addition to their identification. I hope somebody comes forward to help, volunteer to help them. That's in forensic science. I don't know if that's the best one. That's really, really good in that. A black plastic bag with human remains was first found on Tuesday. But due to the difficult terrain and lack of natural light, the search operation resumed on Wednesday and will continue until all the remains are located. The office clarified it could not be immediately ascertained that the remains belong to the 7 missing workers. So they don't even know if the 7 missing workers are among those remains or not. I wonder if the 7 missing workers are dead or alive, or what happened to them then, or if they're among that. According to the government figures, more than 100,000 people are currently missing across Mexico, with many being victims of organized crime, the BBC reported. Government data has revealed that many disappearances have occurred since 2007, when the then president launched his war on drugs. 3/4 of those reported missing were men, and 1/5 were under the age of 18 at the time of their disappearance. And it says Jalisco is a heartland of a violent drug war, and some of the most powerful groups operating there include the Jalisco New Generation Cartel and their rival Nueva Plaza, which split from the, I don't know what that word is, in 2017, sparking violence in Guadalajara. So, and I wonder, does each bag only contain 1 person, or does each bag of the 45 bags contain more than 1 person? And are they still, have they given up looking anywhere else? And is everybody focused on bringing those bags in? And is that where everybody's looking? Or are they still looking for those 7 missing people? Or did they just give up? Local media reported that the call center workers were part of a fraudulent network that targeted older U.S. citizens with fake vacation and timeshare deals. The state prosecutor's office said it investigated the site after receiving a report of possible body parts there. Wow. There are also thousands of unidentified remains in morgues and cemeteries. That is crazy. The bags were recovered from a 40-meter deep ravine in an area with difficult access. That's just crazy. 45 bags of human remains. I cannot believe that. All at once. It's like when they ran across, it's like here when they would run across a serial killer's place, the 45 bags. The search operation involving firefighters and civil defense officers with police and a helicopter crew is currently underway. That's just so many. And I wonder, does that mean there's 45 people in those bags, or are there more than one person in each bag? Because I haven't, like I said, I can't go on the websites that have a lot of ads. I can't stand the ones that have a lot of ads. So it says mass graves with 100. I don't know if that's the same one. Is that the same one or something else? Mass graves with hundreds of bodies found in Mexico. See all the ads? I can't even read. This is from 2018, so 2018 they had another one. I didn't even know about that. In 2018 they found 166 skulls in a clandestine burial pits in the Gulf Coast state of Veracruz, one of the biggest mass graves discovered so far in Mexico. So, Mexican drug cartels frequently use clandestine pits to dispose of their victims. So that was from 2018. I closed that in case my voice was cutting out. So anyway, I thought since I'm doing all these missing person videos, I should probably put this one in there. So don't forget to pray for their families and their loved ones, because how many ever bodies this turns out to be, these are all people that have lost their loved ones. They don't know what happened to them. And this is going to be horrific. Whatever happened, this is going to be horrific. And if those seven people that are missing from a call center, that's probably people that needed a job. They needed income. They needed to be able to support their family. So, and if they don't have experience or skills to get another job, and the call center job's available, and if they don't need a lot of experience, and they get the job, well, then they're trying to support their families with those jobs. And sometimes you got to be able to pay the bills. And I would say it's much better than some of the other jobs, and you would probably argue once they found out that the jobs were fraudulent, if they even found out they were fraudulent, would they keep working there to try to pay the bills and support their families? Or would it be better that they give up those jobs and not have a job? But then they disappeared, and now their families are wondering if that's their loved ones that are in those bags and those 7 missing people. And other people who have loved ones that are missing are probably wondering if their loved ones are going to be found. So every time something like this happens and you have someone that's missing and you don't have closure, then they're probably put through a lot of stress. So they're going to need prayer. So please don't forget to pray for them, and feel free to leave comments. And please have a blessed day. Bye-bye.